everyone, it's Stephen Casey Railfan here, and welcome to another layout update on the Kansas City District. So, today I have done some work to the layout, and I also have a couple new things I'd like to share with you guys. So, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so the first thing I did to the layout is basically I have some new track. Got today, these are some brand new Bachmann Easy Track. These are the steel alloy. As you can see, I got some new ones for the main line. Got a couple of the 9-inch straights that goes out here. Out here, which now that I've added the 22-inch radius curves, because in order to make like a 90-degree angle, you need 4 of the 22-inch radius curves. And the reason I got 22-inch radius curves because that way it's perfect for like longer freight cars, and it's recommended for like many of the 6-axle locomotives like the Dash 9s, SD78s, and all that. So it goes out here, and I didn't have enough track, so that's basically where it ends. So I'll have to order some more track for that, and it'll continue out here. And there's another set of 22-inch radius curve. So I'll just go connect here, and it goes out here, and then goes out here, and then maybe I'll put one of those 33.25 curves that go up here, and then goes up there, finish the main line. Then I'm also going to get another one of those turnout switches. So this is going to be another main line with, like, you know, basically of sharing tracks. So it's going to go out here, it'll finish off here. And right here, I also managed to finish up the connector. So now it's double track, but connector. So yeah, these are basically the 33.25 curves. They actually work pretty well because basically if you run through training it, then it's perfect for any longer locomotive or freight car. So it goes out here, and then we'll go back again. So basically, I'm currently in the process of getting the main line done. I thought I was gonna get this done by the end of 2019, but it looks like I won't because it's basically almost the end, and it's December now. So yeah, and also probably when I finish the main line, I have plans to get like at least 30 to 40 Triple Crown road railers so I can have a unit train, because I hear that Norfolk Southern still runs these, so I still only have 2 of them. So I'll definitely plan on getting more of the Bowser road railers in the Triple Crown scheme, because basically I like to mix and match them, because basically it's just usually with like the larger logo and the short logo, because this one's a former CN road railer. And this one's just the one with the large lettering with the Norfolk NS and Conrail logo. So yeah. So mainline's still not done. I still need to get more track. So hopefully by 2020 I'll get some more track and then get the main line done, and then once I finish the other main line, then we'll get more track, and it'll circle around and then end right here. So I will finish up try to get both the main lines done, and then later, then I have plans to get some track for the engine facility, which is where I'm going to store all my locomotives. And the Amtrak train that's sitting there actually will be stored in the yard that's going to be here. I have plans to build a yard that will go out from here, then a couple switches, and then it ends like somewhere down there. So that's basically the next track plan I plan on doing, possibly for 2020. So yeah, so I'm gonna move on to some new stuff I have to lay out. So let's get on. Alright, so some new stuff I got. I haven't gotten that much new locomotives and rolling stock to lay out, but right here is one of my newest locomotives I have to lay out. This is a scale change whipper counter, BNSF-9 in the Heritage 2 scheme, number 4593. It's a really stunning locomotive. I've also seen the same 4593 in person while route fanning. It was So I saw it like leading a grain train that had like an executive Mac and then a Jibo at the trailing third. It's a pretty nice locomotive. I mean, it's as delivered, so basically you can basically it does not come with the installed PTC antennas, but it's got the steps, everything. And I also paired it up with the 4319. This is actually the in-stock release that Scale Trains announced when they announced back in January. So I paired it up with the one that was was the in-stock version. This one was like the one that left the factory and then arriving at their warehouse. I think they pair pretty nicely together. Because I'm glad I have a pair of Heritage 2s, because Heritage 2 is one of my favorite, is possibly my all-time favorite BNSF scheme, because even though most of my BNSF locos are the Heritage 3, but H2 is by far my favorite. Looks very stunning. It's got some good detail. And let me see. Yep, and it's also got some LED lighting, which is nice. The coupler detail is really good, because I love how well Scale Trains now uses the black couplers now to replace the brown ones. So, absolutely really stunning locomotive. So, that's basically the only new locomotive I have to the layout so far. So let's get on with the rolling stocks that's new. Alright, so basically this is probably the only new rolling stock that's brand new to the layout. This is the Intermountain coil cars. This is actually probably their newest run of them. So what I have here is the Conrail with the angled hoods. It's very nicely done, because basically I've seen a lot of like East Coast Railroad coil cars on BNSF trains a couple times, especially on the HGAL, the KCK. So I got the Conrail. Really nicely detailed. It's got some nice underbody details, some couple of cut lever, everything. And I think I haven't removed the hoods, but I think the hoods are removable. So yeah, as you can see, the hoods are removable. But it's just that if you remove the hoods, you gotta be extra careful. Just be patient. Don't try to pull too hard, otherwise you could break some details. And then here you can just put your coil loads in them. I'll definitely try and get some more coil loads, like probably one of those Walters ones in the future. So it's very nicely done. So here, I'll show you. There's some underbody detail. Absolutely really good. And the couplers will look like KDs, because KDs are basically the metal couplers, and those are actually one of the best couplers I have, in my opinion. So if you don't have an Intermountain rolling stock, I recommend you get one of those, because those have the good detail. And it's a really nice freight car, and I plan on getting more of these coil cars sometime in the future. And also, Scale Trains also announced that those 42-foot Trinity coil cars, like, those look really cool, and I have those on pre-order. They're likely to be released on February of 2020, so this is really cool. So basically that's probably the only new rolling stock I have to the layout, because I haven't been getting a lot of rolling stock just because I've been busy working on the track plan and getting some more new track. And for those who are wondering, I just basically like to use the Bachmann Easy Track over the Atlas or Pico Flex Track. I just like Easy Track best. So yeah, so basically the BNSF-9 and the coil car are the new additions to my layout. That's all that's new. So yeah. Alright, so there's also an announcement I'd like to share with you guys. It is actually this announcement right here. I recently got this postcard or an invitation to the Great Train Show that's being held next weekend from December 14th through the 15th from 10 to 4. I hear this is actually a really good train show. I really recommend you guys going there if you're around the Kansas City area, it will be at the Overland Park Convention Center. So I definitely should be going because I basically requested the work off. But I'm only gonna go on Saturday only because Sunday probably there's some other things I have to do. So it's a really good train show. They got basically like lots of different vendors. From like you can buy a couple like new ones that are brand new or used trains. Because like some of my favorite booths or the vendors has to be the Spring Creek Model Trains booth, because they basically, it's a train store that's located in Deshler, Nebraska. They have a huge selection of trains. I've never been to the store in person, but I can tell you their booth is pretty amazing. They got all kinds of trains from HO, and I think they also got O scale. And then they also have lots of operating layouts that you can check out as well. And also, they also have a place where they sell train shirts and stuff. Is that right? Excuse me. They got some pretty neat design, really neat train shirts they sell. Like some I can recognize are from like Daylight Sales or something like that. So I had definitely thinking about going here on Saturday, December 14th, which is next weekend. So if you're ever around the Kansas City area, you would like to meet up with me, that's totally fine. You can come and meet up with me at any time. So I just want to show you guys this last announcement before I end the video with a little run by. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please like, comment, subscribe, and thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.